Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well and having a really good day so far. Today's video is my Lisa Eldridge lipstick collection. I'm going to show you all of the shades that I have and also try them on as well so you can see what they look like on my skin tone. If that sounds good to you, then grab yourself a drink, subscribe if you haven't already, and keep on watching. Lisa Eldridge lipsticks are new to my makeup collection. I ordered 2 before Christmas and I enjoyed wearing them so much that I ordered another 5 between Christmas and New Year. They're available in 2 formulas, the Luxuriously Lucent, which is a sheer creamy formula. It's very moisturising and feels very balmy on the lips. And the True Velvet, which is a matte formula. Now, I'm not normally a fan of matte formulas. I usually find them quite drying on the lips, but these are really creamy and comfortable to wear, and they're also super pigmented. The bullet itself has the appearance of velvet fabric, which is so unique, and I've just got no idea how they make a lipstick like this, but it just feels so luxurious and special. I have 1 shade in the Luxuriously Lucent formula and 6 in the True Velvets to show you, so let's get into the swatches. And the first shade I have is Kitten Mischief, and this is in the Luxuriously Lucent formula. Lisa describes this one as a buttery caramel pink tone, and I will just show you what that looks like swatched. It's an absolutely gorgeous shade, and I'll try that on my lips for you now. And this is what Kitten Mischief looks like on the lips, and as you can see, it's a really beautiful natural tone. It definitely does have a pink undertone to it. I just think this is a really pretty shade. Very easy, very wearable every day, and it feels really comfortable on the lips as well. Moving on to the True Velvet lipsticks now, and I did pick up the matching lip liner in each of the shades. So I'll firstly apply the lipsticks with no lip liner and then just go in later with the liner to tidy up the edges. And the first True Velvet lipstick I've got to show you is Velvet Intrigue, and this is described as a delicately warm light peach rose beige. And this is what it looks like swatched on the hand. As you can see, I think that is a fair description of the shade, and you can just see how opaque and pigmented these lipsticks really are. And now applying Velvet Intrigue to the lips. And that is what the lipstick looks like with no liner. Velvet Intrigue is actually the lightest of the True Velvet lipsticks. And going in now with the lip liner. I do really like that Lisa came out with matching lip liners, because sometimes I do want a true match to the lipstick, but obviously you can mix and match these. If you prefer to have a darker liner and a lighter lipstick, of course you can do that. And that was Velvet Intrigue. Next up we have Velvet Petal. This one is described as a light warm pink, and I will show you again what this looks like swatched, and applying that to the lips now. And this is what Velvet Petal looks like without lip liner. As you can see on my fair complexion, I would describe this more as a mid-tone pink rather than a light pink as it's described. When I first saw this shade, I thought it was absolutely stunning, but it did remind me a lot of Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. I have swatched Pillow Talk next to Velvet Petal so you can see the comparison. So this one is Pillow Talk and Velvet Petal is here. As you can see, they are quite similar. There is a difference, but I'm not sure that you would tell too much once they're applied to the lip. Next up we have the shade Velvet Beauty, and this one is described as a new wave vibrant rose pink. And this is Velvet Beauty swatched. As you can see, it's more blue toned and a lot deeper than the other two shades that we've seen, but let's see what it looks like on the lips. And that was without liner. And that was Velvet Beauty. Those first three shades are all from a similar colour family, so I thought I would swatch them next to each other so you can see them together. Firstly, we have Velvet Intrigue. This is certainly the lightest and more neutral of the three. Then Velvet Petal. This one is more mid-tone and warmer. And then Velvet Beauty, which is more cool tone. You can definitely see there's a blue undertone in this one. The next three shades I have to show you are all in the red family, and the first one is Velvet Dragon. And this one is described as a burnt, soft, rusty red with warm yellow undertones. And this is Velvet Dragon swatched. It is an absolutely stunning shade. You can certainly see that it has an orange undertone to it, but it's a lot more muted than something like MAC's Lady Danger. But you can just see when I apply them how rich and pigmented these lipsticks are. They're just absolutely stunning. And just neatening up the edges with a lip liner now. And that was Velvet Dragon. I think this one is certainly one of my favourite shades out of the bunch. This one is Velvet Ribbon, and for me this is just your universal classic red blue tone lipstick. When I see this shade I think about 50s Hollywood glam, Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, and I also think about Snow White as well. It's just an absolutely stunning shade. Perfect all year round, but I bought this one for Christmas and it was just so beautiful over the Christmas period. Just look how vibrant that is. It's just an absolutely stunning shade. So please excuse my application in advance. I do feel like I'm under pressure being on camera applying this lipstick, but I will try my best. And that is Velvet Ribbon on its own, and I'm just going to go in with the liner and tidy up these edges. And that is Velvet Ribbon now applied. Last but not least, I have the shade Velvet Jazz, and this one is described as a muted earthy brick red. This is the darkest of the shades that I've picked up. And this is Velvet Jazz swatched, a beautiful colour, so rich, and it just really reminds me of a really deep red wine colour. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's Velvet Jazz badly applied with no liner. Let's see if I can tidy up these edges. And that's Velvet Jazz now applied. It's so rich and vampy looking. It really reminds me of those sort of teen vampire movies. I could really see somebody like Sofia Vergara or maybe Salma Hayek wearing a shade like this. I think it would look absolutely stunning on them. But all of these shades I think are quite universal and would look great on a variety of skin tones. And likewise, I've swatched the 3 red shades together just to recap, and you can see what they look like in comparison. So first up was Velvet Dragon, definitely a lot more orange and rusty looking compared to the other 2. Velvet Ribbon, as I said, this is your true classic red if you want to go for those 1950s Hollywood glam type of looks. And finally Velvet Jazz, which is a beautiful deep red wine colour. So guys, that was my Lisa Eldridge lipstick collection, and I'm in love with all of these shades. I'm sure that I'll be adding more to my collection at some point. If you want to let me know which shade was your favourite, or if you're thinking of picking any of these up yourself, then please let me know in the comments below. But that's everything for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. It really does help out my channel. And if you would like to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button because I'd love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.